timeless Toni Storm. Will she possibly regain that AEW Women's World?
In AEW, Harley Cameron picking up her first televised win here in All Elite Wrestling. A hard-fought victory over Taya Valkyrie, but a victory nonetheless. But the story did not end there. Let's head to the back where Renee Paquette is standing by.
Guys, I'm looking to get a word with our CEO, Mercedes Mutton.
Atlanta! Say hello to your CEO. Renee, I have exciting news.
What's that?
This Saturday on Collision, Harley Cameron will be live in concert.
What? I will be live in concert in a Harley Halftime in Houston concert? Yes, Harley Halftime in Houston.
Yeah.
What an amazing idea that you, Mercedes, have come up with.
Thanks.
You know what? You're not such a dummy.
I don't get it.
Of course you don't. But you know what? I think this is fantastic. We're making up.
Yeah, I want to say sorry. I was so awful last week to you.
Oh, no you weren't.
Yes, I was.
No you weren't.
Yeah,
Harley, are you stupid or are you dumb?
Mercedes, I'm so glad that you're here. I would love to talk to you about Grand Slam. We are just 10 days away. You still don't have an opponent, but Harley just picked up her first victory on Collision. I would love to talk to you about the trajectory.
Oh my God, Harley got her first ever win. How cute. I remember my first ever win. You know, I also remember the feeling of winning my first ever title at the age of 23. And the feeling of winning this title, and this title, and well, this title. Well, this title says that I am the greatest TBS champion of all time. And you, Harley, well, you're nothing but a loser. And losers don't get to ride the money train. Now stay away from my locker room. Okay. Yeah, Harley, okay.
Welcome back to AEW Dynamite, live on TBS, streaming on Max. As the action continues, let's go to the ring and the Dapper Yapper, Justin Roberts.
Ladies and gentlemen, the AEW Women's World Champion, the Glamour, Mariah May.
10 days from today, February 15th. Immediately following NBA All-Star Saturday here on TNT, it will be Grand Slam Australia, and it will be Mariah May, the Glamour, putting her AEW Women's World Championship on the line against the woman she betrayed so viciously, so heartlessly, timeless Toni Storm.
How can someone so gorgeous, so alluring, be so despicable?
As Mariah May set to join us here at the commentary desk, and
This bout is up for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first from Guinea, West Africa, Queen.
Hello, boys.
Aminata.
Hello, champ.
the Glamour.
Isn't it crazy that me being here actually raises the testosterone level?
You think really?
Yeah, I would think it does.
I mean, women have not just estrogen, but they have testosterone in their bodies too, just not as much as men.
Exactly, Taz. I mean, you understand me.
Yes, I do.
You're the only one here miserable enough to be on the same page as me.
Yes, I am the Glamour. You are correct.
Thank you.
Kindred spirits. And I understand we got to back up to the ring, and Justin Roberts.
What?
And her opponent, playing the role of the Glamour, Mariah May, timeless Toni Storm.
Wow, timeless. Toni Storm like a chameleon.
Amazingly talented woman. Toni, like, it's the glamour. I mean, you have to be impressed with this, no?
Yeah, you gotta be. She's an amazing actress and an amazing pro wrestler. Champ, what do you think about this? Mariah, talk to us. This is wonderful.
The spitting image of the AEW Women's World Champion, Mariah May, timeless Toni Storm, just inhabiting another of her many tremendous roles, her great performances throughout her career.
Oh, she got everything down, the looks, the mannerisms.
But Toni Storm still going to have her hands full with Queen Aminata here tonight.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
But before this match gets fully underway, fans, we want to let you know you can watch international best on best hockey as NHL stars compete to see which nation will reign. The four nations face off beginning February 12th at 7 p.m. on TNT and Max. As we have the nation squaring off here tonight on Dynamite. Queen Aminata representing Guinea, West Africa, and timeless Toni Storm, or should I say Mariah May, representing London or
the Gold Coast.
We're not going to call her Mariah.
I'm sorry, what?
We're not going to call her Mariah.
Well, you got to admit her looks, her mannerism. I mean, take a look at what we're seeing right here.
Touche, Toni Storm. Touche. I did this already. How many months ago? Touche.
Well, Mariah, I'm sure it's flattering that someone as talented as Toni is doing this.
Yeah, it's very flattering, just like this costume. I mean, how much do you think she had to have this altered to fit her?
Well, just like you flattered Toni Storm for months and months and months in pursuit of betraying her and capturing.
Okay, but was I not? I was given her costume. I was given it. How did she get this, huh? Her perverted little butler get it for her?
We see Serena Deeb, who's had her altercations with Queen Aminata as of late, taking in the action here in Aminata.
That's just what we need. Serena Deeb.
Oh, now slap across the face of Aminata from from timeless Toni Storm, boot to the midsection.
Be careful, ex-Cowboy. We have a guest at the desk.
Oh, damn it.
She's been studying my tapes.
Just like you studied her tapes.
You knew a good leg trip that time. You learned and knew everything about her. Interesting to see how it's all going.
Congratulations. It only took her a year.
Aminata looking for that boot through the ropes, Toni Storm. The hip attack sends Aminata spilling to the floor.
Check Jones.
It'll be interesting to see how much you have really learned coming up a week from Saturday in Brisbane.
The real Mariah May looking unimpressed at the performance by her challenger in Brisbane and Grand Slam, Australia.
I think it's more than unimpressed.
But Queen Aminata! Tope between the second and third rope and coming away with a souvenir. As Toni Storm in trouble, Aminata with the advantage, and the action continues live on Dynamite.
What was that? Like, is that, I mean, you know.
That is her cheap extension.
That's what I was wondering.
Is my hair cheap? Does it look
No, I don't think so at all.
Siobhan?
You're beautiful.
Excalibur?
I mean,
he's looking at the format.
He's not. He's looking at his notes. There's just doodles. There's just doodles on those notes.
Right in front of you there.
I'm not watching it.
Looking at my doodles.
Don't talk to me.
And now Aminata.
She's calling.
Don't.
Her hand shot, sticking the chest of timeless Toni Storm.
Well, the Queen, she's just trying to win this match. Aminata, I don't blame her. She knows there's issues with yourself, Mariah, obviously, and Toni Storm, so she's just trying to capture this victory.
Mariah just has her back to her. Not even looking. Well, now she's wheeled around here.
Aminata regaining the advantage.
You know, for once, I'm actually rooting for Aminata. I'm rooting for her.
You've crossed paths with her.
Maybe she could beat Toni Storm here, by the way, Excalibur. This is Toni Storm. Clearly not the glamour Mariah May. Take her spot in Grand Slam. Wouldn't that be something?
You'd rather face Queen Aminata in Brisbane?
I would rather face anybody anywhere but Brisbane. Do you think I want to take a 24-hour flight to humor this woman right there? Do you? Would you take a 24-hour flight for this?
Well, wait a second. Aminata now the cover. The leg is hooked deep, but Toni Storm able to kick out. And Toni Storm, she won the first ever women's casino gauntlet match to earn the right to challenge you at Grand Slam Australia. She went about it the right way.
It's not
and what was she then? She was rookie Toni, and then on Collision, she's timeless Toni, and now she wants to try to be Mariah May. I mean, that's a bit of a stretch, like that gear.
Aminata, the running kick. Toni Storm down, lateral press, hook of the leg. As Toni Storm struggling free of the pinfall
I think
attempt.
You're struggling.
Yes.
That's clearly Toni Storm.
Yeah, Excalibur, that's not right. You keep doing that. You're a very articulate man. Come on, don't do that to Mariah.
That's a grotesque accent, Nigel. You almost sounded almost like Taz.
Wow. Holy smokes. Should I sit between you guys?
Please.
It's fine. I don't believe in disrespecting our guest here. That's all I'm saying.
Thank you, Taz. You know, I really missed you when you were gone.
Everybody did.
Clearly.
Oh, pinning predicament. Again, Aminata pushing the former champion.
You know, I think we need to say through all of this, it's going on. Aminata has wrestled a hell of a match here.
She sure is, because she understands Toni Storm's out here playing a part of the glamour of Mariah May.
She's playing silly games.
And that's how you lose matches, you know. The Queen is not going to take that. She's going to go for a win. Nice submission there. Very nice submission.
Aminata using her length to punish Toni Storm. Welcome back to AEW Dynamite. We are joined at the broadcast position by the AEW Women's World Champion, the Glamour, Mariah May, and that is not a mirage. That is actually timeless Toni Storm playing the part of Mariah May as she is battering Queen Aminata in the corner, and Toni Storm getting the better of Aminata.
Stop doing that.
Oh, we get it. Shivani, wouldn't you say Toni Storm is missing two things, a pair of things maybe? No?
Yeah.
Yes, Toni? Are you speechless? I mean, can we get something out?
Well, I shouldn't say it, but I know what you...
Well, I would like to say that Toni Storm is missing that AEW Women's World Championship from around her waist.
Nice. Well done.
She wasn't talking about that.
Charming. Really impressive stuff.
Well, the drop kick connects. Toni Storm. Cover. Aminata able to kick out.
And it goes on. We're going to... she's putting a little face. We're going to keep doing this. We're going to amuse this woman and keep this match going. Seriously?
Apparently
what else is she going to do? What else have we got? A little May Day. It's going to be May.
Oh, that leg swept out.
Watch out.
The cover.
We almost got a win by Aminata.
Chop to the chest. Aminata not impressed. An overhand strike of her own.
You know, when I dressed up as Toni Storm, I raised her stock value. I probably sold her T-shirts. She was a top merch seller when I was Mini Toni. Do you think she's going to sell me more T-shirts? Her weave is hanging down her legs. Look at that. Look at that.
Yeah, you're right.
As Aminata and Toni Storm just battling it out here, center of the ring. This has been a seesaw battle as Aminata over the back of Toni Storm. German suplex.
Wow. Yeah, low German, but it was effective by the Queen.
As Toni Storm against the ropes. Aminata, she was looking for this running boot before. Will she find it this time? Aminata connects right on the jaw of Toni Storm.
Oh, that's a big upset here. She gets her middle of the ring and covers her. The Queen gets the victory. That was a running shin shot. That was nasty.
Yeah, it took her head right off, and now she's mimicking Toni Storm,
and now
Toni Storm.
The cover, Aminata to
Well, Toni's playing me, Aminata's playing Timeless Toni. I mean, where does it end? This women's division is a joke. No wonder nobody has stepped up to me.
As now Aminata looking maybe for an air raid, but instead, Toni Storm snapping off a quick DDT. Plants Aminata, and now it's gonna be May. The knee driving Aminata to the corner.
I'm not sure if the Queen knows where the heck she's at right now. Toni Storm doing her best. Mariah May.
And the hip attack on target.
That rocked the head, arched the neck back.
As now
she looked over at you, Mariah.
She's looking right at you, champ.
Oh, this is the fireman's carry. This is Mayday. From the Glamour, Mariah May. No, it's Toni Storm with the win.
your winner, Timeless Toni Storm.
We are all set for next Saturday in Brisbane.
February 15th. Immediately following NBA All-Star Saturday night on TNT, it is Grand Slam Australia. It will be Mariah May and Toni Storm for the AEW Women's World Championship, and Renee Paquette is standing by with Toni Storm.
Toni Storm, a huge... Please, Renee, call me Mariah. I'm Mariah May. And I'm the woman from hell. And I stand on the neck of every woman in this division.
This is out of hand. You have humored this woman for so long.
What are you going to do?
And there is not a woman alive
She's going to the ring, guys.
that can touch me.
She's the champion now. She's had enough. She's had enough. She's pissed.
She has.
And that's why I think Toni Storm's trying to get out of Mariah, trying to tick her off.
Maybe trying to get a couple of blows in before Brisbane, before Grand Slam Australia.
And Mariah knows how savvy and intelligent Toni Storm is.
Yes, she does. Thought better of it.
A bit of a tantrum here from the AEW Women's World Champion.
Oh, she's taking her belt and leaving.
And Mariah May does not care to be upstaged. But 10 days from now, Grand Slam Australia, Toni Storm, Mariah May, the AEW Women's World Championship. Can Toni Storm pull off another performance of a lifetime? But right now we understand the natural Dustin Rhodes is standing by, and he is pissed.